Let's start doing our hello world for LangChain with a little connection to the OpenAI API. So let's go with that now. Chain local hello world API OpenAI. So let's connect it to the ChatGPT, and we do that locally and then on our remote. Let's try that. We will need a key for OpenAI, so get that first of all. Now that we have our OpenAI key, let's start with the code. So we asked in Claude what will be a Python LangChain hello world, and it creates a little LangChain hello world. So it created it, but I expanded it to say that the library, let's use for the library configuration requirements file. So I told it let's use requirement file. So it created the files. So let's see the files. Let's use requirement file, and then here is the requirements. It created this .environment file for the OpenAI key. So let's go one by one. Let's do first LangChain hello world. We already had hello world. Let's create a new one called hello LangChain. Let's see what Claude was saying. Let's copy it. So it's importing some things from LangChain function simple hello, loading the .env. Let's prepare it. Then with OpenAI, it's saying hello, please introduce yourself briefly, create the chain, use the chain. Okay, now let's see what else was Claude suggesting. Now we need a requirements.txt with this. So let's create here a new file, requirements.txt. So we are seeing that there are two ways. You can let the language create everything for you, or sometimes you can ask it and copy paste. We're just doing some copy paste right now just to talk about the parts. So that is the libraries. Let's see what else is saying, and our environment .env.template. .env.template. That's it. .env.template. And here's the code. Okay, now let me get this key. Here you put your own key. We have provided the key, and now let's see on Claude. It told us also, gave us all the files and then the instructions. So we already have the LangChain hello world. I call it hello LangChain, and it's telling us about the environment. We already created the virtual environment, and we already have it activated. Okay, now we're going to say pip install requirements, so all the packages get installed. Okay, pip install requirements txt. Okay, it's installing. Okay, seems that it installed correctly. Now let's test it. So it was pip install, it was installing. Now let's test it with Python 3, the name hello LangChain. Did not find OpenAI key. Please add an environment variable OpenAI key which contain it. I have the OpenAI API key on the file .env.template but when running hello LangChain, I'm getting error. And let's put the error. Did not find OpenAI key. So I say we have to put it on the environment, but let's see. Echo and put it as an environment variable. But let's see what it says. Okay, I see an issue from a .env file, but you only have .env template. Ah, we need to create .env file. Of course. Okay, it's gonna create a new .env. Of course. Alright, that's it. Silly. Okay, now we have the environment file. Let's run that again. It's thinking, and the response that it gives us is, hello, I'm a language model AI assistant here to help answer any question. Chain example response. LangChain is a blockchain platform. Okay, good. So it's working on our local. That was the LangChain hello world. Done. 1950. Let's push that. Good. And this environment and template, let's make them ignore. Let's ignore them in this repository. Yeah, maybe globally, but let's do it in this repository. There they are. Okay, now we have the hello LangChain. We'll test it, and we have the requirements .txt with all the libraries. Let's add those things, and let's put a commit message. First time we did it on the command line. Now we are gonna do it. We're doing it in source tree. So we're gonna say hello basic and LangChain. Yes. Okay, and we can push it as well. And now history. We did the hello world just earlier, 6:30, and now 7:50 we are doing the hello LangChain. Now we can go to our virtual machine, and we can see it's a git folder. We did it already, and it already had the hello world.py. Here we'll do git pull, password again, pull, and now we see the hello LangChain. Now we have the requirements and the hello LangChain. So let's install the things now here as well. So let's do the update. So pip is the package installer for Python. Alright, so just install pip. So let's see Python 3 version. We got it. Now pip 3 version. We have pip 24. Okay, now we can get back to what we were doing. That it was, we were going to do the install of the things. So pip install, but this is pip 3, right? So we say pip 3, and then the rest of the command install requirements txt. What? Environment, and then activate the virtual environment. Good, venv. Now it should work. Pip install 3. Then we can just do the arrow up in the keyboard to go to previous commands, requirements, pip 3 install requirements. Let's see, so installing, and we cannot forget that we need our environment file because on git was ignored. So in this virtual machine we're not going to have it, so we're going to have to create it just as a security measure, so you don't put your keys on your repository. Okay, it's done. Nice. Let's go back and check. It's just the .env file, so let's create it in our virtual machine. We say touch.env. Now we're going to say Nano is just an editor for virtual machines and Linux, Unix type systems, and we just say nano.env, so it opens our env file. There we're just gonna put the same value that we have for OpenAI API key and the value that we got from our web console. So again, in our Nano editor, Control X, save, yes, and enter. So there it is. We do ls, and we can see that we have the LA, because with ls list we are not gonna see hidden files with the dot, like the .env and the .git configuration, but with LA we can see the list showing hidden files. So we can see the .env is there, and apparently it installed everything. So we can say now our hello world LangChain. So let's say Python 3 hello Oh, it doesn't have to complete the name. Yeah, but I have to put the correct case. So Python 3 hello langchain.py. Enter. Okay, it's running. Hello, I'm a language model created. Yeah, okay. Chain example response. LangChain is a blockchain platform. Okay, we have our hello world LangChain and hello world basic from our local and from our virtual machine. Okay, we are one step closer. Cool. See you on the next video.